Hey you guys, so I want to start a vlog. I'm actually pretty excited to say that I want to start this because last year, 2017, around this time, I actually wanted to start it. However, I didn't have any material for me to share with you, but this year I do. 2017 has been an awesome year for me. I had a lot of ups and I had a lot of downs, but I gotta say I have more ups. Thank God. Um, First off, before I start the video, right now this video might be a little long just because I want to share some of my background and when I want to share my future videos. So that way, you understand a little bit about me first. But first, before I start anything, I am officially off my meds, 100% off my meds. Yay! I'm so happy about that. Um, as to why, let me explain first. 2014, I was diagnosed with three tumors. I had one in my thorax. I had two in my neck, in the C1, C2, and in a C3, C4. The C3, C4 actually grew a lot faster, and I was supposed to have surgery a couple months into before the year ended, but that ended up being canceled. However, the whole entire time they put me on a lot of medications. I had medications that were up to like I had to take steroids. There was Oxycontin, Norco, Oxycodone, Tizanidine, Gabapentin, Lyrica, and the list goes on from there. I mean, I took quite a lot. I still have a list of my medications somewhere. I have it like in a full big box of medications that I've actually taken. Because every time I went to the doctor, I would save, the packet that they would give me, and the medications that I took are about 2 pages long. Yes, that's pretty long. In the past couple years, 2 pages, 3 pages long, or that's actually quite a lot of medications I've taken. But like I said, I am 100% off, clean, done, and I feel great. I feel awesome about it because those withdrawals symptoms suck. You go through insomnia, you go through cold chills, you get cold very easily. It could be like 80 degrees and you're freezing, which I have actually have felt. You get cold chills, you're sweating. Insomnia, yes. And since September, I've had sleeping problems for the past couple of months, and the insomnia sucks. Because when I wanted to sleep, I didn't sleep, and when I did sleep, it was in the wrong times. So it's a lot. Sometimes I would cancel a lot of places I would want to go. Another thing is it does also cause sleepiness, so I would get sleepy too. So sometimes I would sleep all day and all night because of what I was going through. Yeah, those withdrawals just aren't pleasant. I would get shaky, I would get antsy, I would have anxiety. Sometimes I would feel down a little bit, I would feel depressed, I would feel unmotivated. Those are a lot of things, and that's not even half of it. There's so much more that you go through when you're dealing with withdrawals, once you're off these meds. It is crazy. But the tumors, what happened was that it caused me to be paralyzed. I was bedridden for quite a long time, and I was in a wheelchair for quite a bit. Um, Not only that, but I was also diabetic. So I had to take medication for diabetes as well, and get poked a lot in my finger, day and night, in the middle of the day as well. Another thing too was I had a collapsed left lung. So on top of the tumors and the diabetes, I had trouble breathing, which was not cool because I was on oxygen for quite a bit. Um, and I was on a neck brace. Everything in my room, in my bathroom, was totally, you know, it just changed. My room was not my room at the time because it just went from my room to all of a sudden being feeling like a hospital because I had to have, you know, the hospital utilities here for the shower and the toilet and everywhere in my bed. So it was not pleasant, what I was going through. But the medications, yes, they did help with my pain. They helped with the inflammation of the tumors. They helped with the nerve pain. They helped with the back pain, the muscle spasms. Like the Xanadine did help with that. But the thing that is like a double-edged sword is that it made me high. It didn't help that I was in so much pain, so I had to take a high dosage of medications. And because of that, when people would come see me, I would just stare at them and see their mouth move, but I had no idea what they were saying, and I sometimes couldn't comprehend what they were saying, so I would just say yes, just shake my head yes. But it wasn't all that great, just to go through that experience. Even after my surgery, I was still on medicine still. I was still on Oxycontin. I eventually went on to Oxycontin and Oxycodone, Lyrica, gabapentin, 600 milligrams of gabapentin, 100 milligrams of Lyrica, 20 milligrams of Oxycontin twice a day because it's 12 hours, and 120 pills of Oxycodone, 5 milligrams, which I took 2 every 4 hours just for the pain. That's a lot. I also eventually end up taking was antidepressants. Because the medicines did not help at all. I took the tizanidine for my for my back spasms because I would get a lot of back spasms, and it hurt. It hurt a lot. A lot of the times, even sometimes when I was on the meds, I was still in so much pain that I couldn't get out of my bed. I wouldn't even leave my room weeks at a time. My family would not see me weeks at a time because I did not want to leave my room and get out of bed because of how much pain I was in and how much I was suffering. It was a lot, and a lot of people don't realize that when you're sick like that and you're under these medications, you're not fully yourself as well. I gotta say that those years I wasn't the best version of myself because of the medication I was on and what I was dealing with. It was a lot. It took a toll on me, on my mind and emotionally and physically. It took a big toll on me, and I thank God I was able to get through it. Um, but before I go even go further, I gotta thank my family. My family are awesome. My sisters, my my beautiful sisters, my parents. Man, my parents are awesome. My dad would stick by me 24/7. He would not leave my side. And when he did, it was just to go take a shower, take a little nap, eat, and then come back right back to my side. And my mom would come, and she because she had to take care of my little sister. She was like 7 or 6 at the time, I believe, and she had to take care of her and pick her up from school. But she would bring her straight to the hospital and spend the whole entire evening and night. And she wouldn't leave till late at night and to go home, and she would just stick by me. My sisters, they had their own lives. I didn't want them to stop their lives just because of me. I wanted them to keep going. So they went to college, they had their jobs. But as soon as they got out, they were right there in my hospital bed, talking to me and letting me help out with their homework. I don't even know if I helped out with their homework, to be honest. I was so high, I just don't remember. But, they supported me. They were there. They dealt the worst of me to the best of me. They dealt with everything about me, and I love them because I wasn't the best self. I lashed out, and I got frustrated a lot. I thought I was perfectly fine, but eventually I come find out that I did lash out, and I was grumpy. I did yell at them, and I was rude sometimes, and you know, that wasn't me. That's not who I am. But they stuck through it all. Another thing is I want to thank my friends who stuck by me because when you're going through hardships like this, you realize who your true friends are and who really are there for you. I guess some friends just couldn't handle what I was going through, and some friends who I did talk to, they couldn't handle what I was telling them. And they would actually tell me that it was too much for them to handle. So I eventually just kept it to myself, and that's what I would feel. Um, but when you're going through this, not a lot of people can understand. Sometimes you just need someone to listen, and that's what I really wanted was someone to listen to what I had to say. Because it was hard, but not someone try to fix my problems, but just to, lend an ear. But I like I said, I thank my family and I thank my friends who stuck by me because now, 2017, they've been getting the better version of me. I'm becoming who I really am. I'm growing even more. And, emotionally and mentally, they're getting the best version of myself and my family as well. And I'm thankful for that. I thank God. And another thing is I'm back at work. last year I decided to go back at work, and it's been an amazing year. Yes, I've had struggles to deal with like the withdrawal symptoms, but hey, um, back at work, and I started a second business, and me and my dad are kicking butt right now. We're hustling, and thank God that I get to work alongside my father, who is an amazing man of God, who is ordained and pretty soon will become a pastor. Um, you know, cross my fingers. um, but I thank God for my family and friends. I thank God for what I went through. I thank God for the blessings, being able to go back to work. Because when I was going through all those things, and I was under all these medications, it was hard. I dealt with a lot of depression. I dealt with a lot of loneliness. I avoided social media because I didn't want to see what people were doing. I missed the events, every single event, like NYA, a convention, concerts, birthday parties, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, Christmas, New Year's. I missed out on so much, and it made me sad and it hurt me, so I would avoid social media. And, it wasn't, I wasn't right, I wasn't in the right mindset. I remember 2016, I actually almost took a whole bottle of pills, of Oxycontin. And it was hard. It was hard to, you know, to go through it. And, you know, I eventually got through it. I thank God that I went through it. And, you know, even though it was hard, I got through it, and thanks to the glory of God. You know, I'm glad I didn't do it. What ended up happening was I threw the whole bottle of pills down the toilet. Um, and I decided to just rely on God last year. And I did. There's a verse in the Bible that says that for to put his yoke upon our shoulders and our yoke upon his. And I decided to put that to practice. I decided I was tired and sick of the medications. I was tired and sick of the pain. And you know what? My pain started going away. The medication started becoming less. The dosages went down. You know, and it's quite a lot. A lot of medication that I was on, and it took like I said, it took a toll on me. And I think my friends and my family, got a lot of these oxycodone, gabapentin, antidepressants. There's even more. You know, I got more here. And that's not even half of it. Like I said, there's like about 2-3 pages of more medications that I was on. And I thank God for that. In upcoming videos, I want to share more about those things, especially about depression and what I felt through and exactly what I went through, because it is a hard topic to talk about, especially when you've gone through something like I've gone through, a physical change. Not only that, but a life change too as well, because I had to stop working. I couldn't work anymore. Um, I couldn't go back to school. I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't do a lot of things because of the medications I was on, and on top of that, the pain I was on. It was just a lot. It was too much. But this year is awesome because, like I said, I am 100% off these medications. Tuesday I took the last pill, and I thank God I'm off it now. And the withdrawal symptoms, yeah, they're not pleasant, but I'm glad I don't have to deal with those anymore. Um, But please, I encourage you to share this video because people do need to hear about this. Sometimes we don't have choices to take these meds. Yes, there's other options, out there, but sometimes the pain gets so bad that what can you do? You feel hopeless. You don't feel yourself. You feel alone. And in those times we actually forget that there is God, and we question God a lot. you know and I wanted to share my experience because I got through it. I got out of it. And my friends, my family, my church, who prayed for me and supported me, they're starting to get the best version of myself. And I thank God that I am becoming who I am and what He wants me to be and what He has plans for me. And I thank God for that, because I don't have to take all of this, all these medications. I thank God for that. I thank God. I know I'm saying it a lot, but you have no idea how much joy I have, how much happiness I have because I've gone through this. I am completely healed in the name of Jesus. And I know I said that a lot last year, but it was because I wanted to get my mindset on it. I had to fight those depressing thoughts. I had to fight those negativity, because, there was times where I didn't want to live. There was times where I didn't want to be alive. There was times where I would look at myself in the mirror and I said, "Who are you? You're ugly. You're big. You're fat." I would say all kinds of mean things to myself. And please share this video with someone. Share it. And if you want to talk, ever want to talk, or you need someone to talk to, please message me. My phone is always open. My emails are almost open. My text messages are open. DM me, whatever it is, message me, and we could talk it out. But with that, I really hope that this video touches someone. You know, and in the name of Jesus, remember that you're not alone. You're really not alone. You're not the only one going through it. There are people out there. I'm not saying I've had it the worst. I know people out there who have it worse than I do, but I've had friends who I've been able to talk to because of what they were going through. Um, and I thank God that God has placed them in my life and the people in my life to help me get through it all. And please just share this video, and I'm really hope and I'm looking forward to the upcoming videos that I will share eventually. So look forward to that as well, because I will be talking about different topics such as depression and suicidal thoughts, and sickness, and medications, and basically life itself. And I will share more of my testimony as well, but I know I will also have other people join with me that I already talked to that will help me out and come on these videos as well and share their stories as well. So just look forward to that. So with that, I hope you have a blessed day and a blessed week, and I look forward to hearing your comments and your messages. Hope it helps.